What's up, guys, gals, y'all? I'm gonna say y'all. That's a southern thing. That's that southern hospitality, y'all. What's up, y'all? All right, so here's the thing. I don't know why I picked this up. I don't know what I'm doing. We're gonna leave that there. We'll get to this in a little bit. We'll get to that in a little bit. Here's the thing. My Xbox Elite Series 2 controller finally gave out. And it is not something that anybody wants, but it's going to happen with the Elite Series 2 controller. You can look up all the videos you want. They're going to have reviews. And the main problem is the stick drift. Stick drift happened. I bought that controller in August of last year. Granted, I haven't been gaming 8-10 hours a day. Let's see. I would say probably maybe 4 a day. So what is that? August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, and actually went out. No, I would say beginning of April actually. About a couple weeks ago, the stick drift started happening. So was that 9 months? Not too bad. Usually people are getting 3 months. Like people who game 8 months or 8 months, game 8 hours a day. The full-time gamers are getting 3 months out of it before stick drift happens because it's hardcore pounding that thumbstick. Mine happened on the left one, so a lot of the movement. You can see where that can be a problem if you're being tactical, hiding somewhere, and all of a sudden a guy just walks out. Hey guys, how's it going? And let me get back in here. No, too late. Or if you're on Fortnite, you're on top of your build trying to shoot somebody, and all of a sudden you just freaking take off on your four-story high 90 crank that you just did, and now you take fall damage and probably die. And I like to very specific because that has happened to me. But so I sent it in last week, and I say last week, no. Sent it in Wednesday. I don't know why I said last week. I printed off the deal for the return label last week. Finally got to the UPS store this week on Wednesday. Go to the UPS store, gave them the return label, whatever. They shipped it away in their padded deal to Microsoft. Granted, I had it through GameStop with the warranty plan, but GameStop doesn't have them. I don't think anybody has them. I have yet to see an Elite controller on the shelf anywhere. The GameStop employee told me is that Xbox stopped making the Elite Series 2 controllers. Hopefully to fix the stick drift. Just recall it. Don't even bring any more out. Stop making them. Fix the stick drift issue, then come back out. Or they're making another series, making a Series 3 controller. Because the plan was when they came out with that controller was for the Xbox One X and One S, whatever, but to be compatible with, the old Series X right there, or the Series S, whichever one you have, to make it to optimize, what the gaming experience is going to be like. Whatever, they had that issue, whatever, they stopped doing it, and then they fucking came back again. Then they came back again. Anyways, they stopped making the Elite Series 2 controllers. That's just what they told me. The GameStop employee told me, because they're not getting any in. They stopped getting them in. So my warranty with GameStop just the simple swap, swap, flippity flop, the old switcheroo right off the bat. It's not a thing because they don't have any. So I'm at the UPS store, drop it off, and I'm walking by. There's a GameStop sitting literally right next to the UPS store. Walk in, just looking around because I like to see the t-shirts and stuff they have on sale. For $5, get a t-shirt. I have 5 from GameStop that still, I wear them till they, get too small. And they get, I say too small, when they get a little small on me, when they start getting a little bit small on me, I use them for workout shirts. Either cut the sleeves off or something like that. As workout shirts, because I don't like it too tight. But if I'm working out, I don't care. I just usually work out by myself, or don't really care what other people think. I mean, I'm just working out. Who cares, you know? And I'm not saying like skin tight, like, you know, like one of those Under Armour, you know, compression shirts. No, I'm just like, it's just too small for my comfort to wear out in public. Usually, because I usually wear jeans or, you know, pants with the buckle or the belt. And it's like, well, when I stand up and the shirt comes up like that, it's like, if I'm out doing like normal stuff, I don't mind. If I'm working out, I really don't care. But I've had some for years, and it's, you know, $5. That's what I like to see. You know, get them clearance sales. Anyways, we're off. We went off on a tangent, and we're back. Cosign. We're cosigning back in. Signing. Sign. Cosign. Sine over cosine equals tangent. So we need cosine over sine to get back out of that tangent. So we're doing the arc tangent. Get back in here, okay? Or we're back in it. Anyways, I'm there at GameStop, and I've been looking at the reviews and stuff like that online, and just looking at different controllers just to see, not necessarily like a full-on replacement, but just to have in case it goes out again. And there's no telling when I'm going to get this thing back. They say like 6 days, but it's like, if you stop making them, am I really going to get it back in 6 days? Probably not. So I needed some kind of replacement. And I looked at like the what are they called? Dang, I don't even have it. Dang, what? My goodness. Aim controllers. I don't have the aim controller, or I couldn't remember aim controller. I couldn't remember. I have it literally sitting right there. No, never mind. That's a different one. Look at the aim controllers. I was full on ready to get that because I've heard good reviews about it. Just a nice replacement, or a nice replacement, honestly, for the Elite Series controller. To have a little bit more customization to it too. You can add whatever you want, make it to your liking. But then I saw it was like 7 weeks minimum for it to get to me, and they're like, oh well, we reserve the right to extend that. Oh well, 7 weeks, jeez, dude. I need a controller now, because playing with the old regular controller that comes with the Xbox, nothing wrong with this. Absolutely nothing wrong with this in my eyes, because I don't use it for pounding pro gaming, you know, or say pro gaming, you know, you can pro gaming, competitive gaming, whatever it is. I don't use this for competitive. I mean, I use it for Rocket League, which is pretty competitive, because I don't need all the paddles or anything. I don't need button mapping or anything for Rocket League. It's literally RT to go, A to jump, X X to boost, and B to power slide. And I know you're like thinking, oh, isn't it you have that backwards. No, I do not. I like my boost being X. Deal with it. But you're not, hard pounding the thumbsticks. I don't have any stick drift with this yet. I've had it since the Series X came out. Granted, I mean, it could happen anytime, but there's no telling. But the competitive that happens on this is Rocket League, and even then, it's more I mean, it's this stick right here that I'm using, because RT to go forward, LT to go back, and it's usually just left and right is what you're looking at. And usually the buttons are getting mashed. This stick doesn't even really get used unless you use your look for looking in Rocket League. But I tried. I tried to get back to it, because I grew up, and I say grew up, I've been gaming on a regular Xbox controller for years, ever since the original Xbox came out. Controller just like this, granted, it's shaped differently. The layout, no fancy buttons, no paddles or anything. For years, competitively, Halo, Call of Duty, even Fortnite, up until actually last year when I bought the Series 2 controller. I've been playing Fortnite on a regular controller like this. I mean, granted, I'm not like big into the Fortnite. I don't do Fortnite huge, but I do like to be competitive. I like to play. But now the cross-platform stuff, now you have to be a little bit more competitive in order to just at least have fun and enjoy yourself with it. Either way, anyways, I'm getting off on a tangent again. Get back to the main point. Not a bad thing. I mean, it works fine, but I'm used to sitting here. I literally caught myself just tapping the back of the controller for no reason, nothing happening, and I'm like, oh, this is not good. I need a replacement, not necessarily a replacement. I need a temporary fix or a replacement if I find one. I'm looking at GameStop and I come across this box right here, just sitting there, and they have the Razer Wolverines controllers, the Tournament Edition, and the is it the Ultimate Edition or the Ultimate, or you want to call it the Tournament? It's got the 2 buttons on the back, and then the Ultimate's got 4 buttons on the back and the 2 on top, which it's got 6. Like my hands aren't big enough to get those. Yeah, get like the pinchers. Yeah, my hands are too small for that. Either way, that would have been nice if they would have just had just the 2 buttons on the back, dude. I don't need these extra stuff because I feel like I'm going to accidentally click that on accident and it's going to do something I don't want it to do. I don't need that extra stuff. Just I need 4 paddles, buttons, whatever you want to do, programmable buttons that I can get. I was like, well, those are out. I'm not going to spend that much money on that. Granted, I think the Tournament Edition isn't that much. The Ultimate one's like 115, I think. But I see this bad boy sitting there, and I'm looking at just the layout, simple layout of it. And again, I've looked at the reviews and stuff just to see what people say about them. I've never touched any of these controllers before, but I walk up to this and I see the simple layout of this thing, and I simply see the layout. See, it's whatever. I can't speak today. That's cool. I see the layout of it. I am eyeballing this thing for like 10 solid minutes. I see it, just a simple layout of it. I see the layout, looking in the box. So I see this bad boy, the front, side. I just see the simple layout of it. I'm like, that looks very similar to the Elite Series controller that I had. And that's what I'm looking for, the feel. The quality's bad. Well, guess what? I went to GameStop and got this bad boy. And I also got the 1-year warranty for $5 at GameStop. So within a year, I can literally go and trade this bad boy in. Or the controller actually comes with a 2-year limited warranty. So if software-wise it gets messed up, hey, RA, better do something. Within a year, hey, GameStop, give me a new one, Hey, I paid for it. Give me. You know what I'm saying? So, see this bad boy, I'm like, yes, let's do it. I need something to not necessarily replace, but I need a placeholder until I get my Elite controller back because I sent it into Microsoft. There is no telling when this thing will come back. And I say come back, there's no telling when they will send me my new controller. It could be within a week. But the thing is, when I went to GameStop to get this bad boy, the GameStop owner said Microsoft stopped making the Elite Series 2 controllers. Do they ever release anything when they stop making something? At least tell us, man. Let a brother know that, hey, we stopped making these bad boys. Okay, well, I'm still going to send it back to you because within warranty. So at least I have it with you guys, y'all, however y'all want to say it. I have it with y'all, so you can bring it back. Or so whenever you guys get something in stock, or make it again, you bring it back to me. Give me my stuff because I'm still in warranty. I don't need to be a year down the road and I can't trade it in because the warranty's expired. I believe I bought the 2-year warranty through GameStop. I don't remember if it's 2-year or 1 year. Either way, with the Elite controller. Also bought it for my SteelSeries headset as well. So I always recommend going to GameStop because you can buy that warranty like $5. It depends on the price of it. I think it's $5 for like 1 to $100, and then from $100 to 200, it's like $8, something like that. I don't have the receipt with me. I got in contact with GameStop to send me the receipt, so that I can trade that in, but GameStop doesn't have any in stock. So again, I got this bad boy. So without further ado or objections, which I don't know who's going to object right now because this is a recording, but neighbor could come out of nowhere. Hey, I object. Well, nobody cares. Okay. So again, I already did this whole unboxing thing, but the mic was muted and it sucked.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Because I realized it, I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. That's fine. We can still unbox it. I can still show you because I put everything back the way it was, aside from the plastic. I left the plastic off because I did not want to deal with the plastic at all. That boy right there. It's a nice little display. It looks pretty good right there, right? Yeah. You got the Series X, and then you got the new controller. New to me, I should say. So the case itself right here that pops out came in a plastic bag. If you really wanted to see me take the plastic bag off of this, I'm sorry. But even if I did, it would have been down here anyways, and you would have been able to see it. So you're not missing out on anything. So taking this out, but let's check this out though. Well, the user guide's still in there. I didn't get to the user guide yet before I realized I was muted. So user guide's still in there. Pop that bad boy out. We'll set this over here for later. But check out the design on this thing. Pretty slick, huh? They even got ghosted in there, fusion. The whole design's pretty nasty, huh? So we'll put that back in chill. Boom. There it is. The case almost looks like the Elite controller case. I think the Elite controller case is a little bit smaller in width, but to me it doesn't matter. It's a carrying case. It's going to protect my stuff for whatever reason. But usually if I travel and take my Xbox, I'm not taking. I wouldn't. So I always travel. So I got the Xbox One. I always traveled with it because it's kind of easy to put in a backpack, and with a few games, controller, headset, and stuff like that. Usually when I was on base, TDY or something like that, but I mean, it was easy to carry. Hook it up to the TV. This bad boy, I am not carrying anywhere. So, if anything, I'm going to carry my laptop, which I actually have a gaming laptop, and I will play games through that. So, it's because I'm going to bring it with me anyway, so I have a laptop to have, because my laptop. If you travel anywhere, why would you not bring your laptop? So, I unzipped it. Let's see what we got. Again, done this before. The controller was wrapped in plastic, so it kept everything nice and scratch free for the most part, which I don't know, unless somebody opened this prior to it shipping to me, or I say shipping to me, prior to it shipping to GameStop before I picked it up, and then decided to put their nasty little phalanges all over it. Nothing's happening. But you can see what we got here. So it's got little indents or holders or whatever for the thumbsticks, which I actually like, because instead of just having the button smashed down by like a bungee or whatever, where they can still kind of move, it has a hard, solid placement for the thumbsticks. They're not going to go anywhere. And you can see it had, so the Pro Pack had a little cardboard covering on top of it, probably to protect it from like any compression or something if that would happen, which I don't know how, because it's within a box, within a hard case, probably preventing it from this getting loose, maybe because this is the 3 meter cord. Got the tall regular with concave thumbstick, and then over here was this one right here, a tall convex thumbstick. I replaced that during my momentary of silence. So we'll go ahead and take this out. So you take a gander at it. If you really want to see the cord, I mean, there it is. I'm not unraveling that yet until I decide to plug it in and use it. But it's a cord, and I'll micro USB. You can kind of see right there. Not a Type C, because Type C didn't come out till the Series X. To the Elite Series 2 controller, I should say, because Elite Series 2 came out before the Series X controller. But this was out before, prior to that. So I swapped out the friction rings, the green. You can see the green right here. Whoop. They were silver. I swapped them out. And just to give you a look in controller, this is the back side of it. So again, I already had these. These are initially naturally set at T3. There's T3, T2, T1. And I'm sorry for that finger there. It's not not purposefully. So T3's all the way down. And I'm just assuming that means the millimeter distance for it, because usually like a trigger click, like a short trigger click, like in the series controller or anything else, is like a 1 millimeter. So I'm guessing 1 millimeter, 2 millimeter, 3 millimeters. So all the way down. And I'm looking at the feel of it. So I usually play with the triggers really short, the shortest one on the right trigger, because that's my firing trigger for any shooting game. And it's definitely shorter. It feels like it's a little bit longer push than the Elite controller, but you can definitely feel a difference between T3 and T1. The left one, I like to have it in the medium position, the middle position. I don't like it all the way short, because I kind of tend to hard press it, and I just feel like I would break it if I hard press it too many times. But I usually keep it at the 2 position, because it's like kind of a perfect deal, because I don't want to go all the way down with it and hold it and then release it. I want to kind of pretty quick, scope ADS. So that's usually what LT is. I don't know a game where it's not. Halo, I believe, is a right thumbstick. We'll wait till that game comes out, so we'll see how that one goes. But short, but not too short. So still pretty quick, so I can get a quick draw playing Call of Duty, get them quick scopes in, or even just simply just scoping in quickly. I like the little short, but not too short, because just mainly just the feel of it. Feels weird. Also, look in the back, you see the gray. These are rubber injected grips. Very, very good feeling of it. I like the feel of this. It's a lot more. I say a lot more. It's more aggressive than the Elite controller's grip is. Granted, the Elite controller has a grip all the way around the handles, or the grip area, including the front. This one, just the back, where the gray area is. We have a nice matte, flat finish right here on the front, the nice faceplate. So this faceplate is removable, and that's how you swap out the friction rings and also the thumbsticks. So we're actually going to we'll do that in a little bit. I want to attach this Pro Pack here. So if you remember seeing the back of this controller, yeah, it says open, close. We're going to push up on this little tab right here. Clicks. Just kind of lift up on it. Not to lose it. Put that to the side. Then you had a little opening there. We're going to take this. I'm going to take the Pro Pack. This is what it's called. Attach that bad boy right there so you can see it's got short and long ones. The short ones are up top, the long ones are on the bottom. And we'll just slide that bad boy in until it clicks. That little bottom lever right there, or not even a lever, a button, will click in there. And then now you're set to go. So you can see the back of it, besides from the extension out of the controller, looks just like an Elite controller. The feel of it, this feels just like it. Now, granted, there's a little bit more space between the paddles and the controller itself. You could feel it because I can feel it. I can feel the difference between the two because I played Elite controller for a while, and it's just a little bit off, and you can tell the distance too because the Elite controller is like almost right against the controller itself with the paddles. These are a little bit off. That's fine, but the feel of it almost the same. Granted, the Elite controller didn't have this convex thumbstick. This is a taller one. The one that came with the Elite controller, just a normal regular length one. This is it right here. So you can definitely see the difference. And we're going to play with this. Oh, I assure you, we are going to play with this bad boy. You know why? Because I bought it for a reason, so I can play with it. But also, for all of y'all that are looking at this video, like, hey, how does it feel when you playing? And I'm not a pro gamer, but I play very competitively when it comes to first-person shooters, Apex and Call of Duty. Call of Duty being my best game, but I love playing Apex because it has that battle royale feel. I do play Fortnite too as well. Fortnite is another good game to base a pro controller off of. I mean, it says Fusion by PowerA, and it actually states it on the website right here. So when you look at the website, the PowerA website says Fusion Pro wire controller for Xbox. It's Pro because of the Pro Pack. Comes with the paddles. The paddles are for a reason, so you can compete with the pros, or you just be competitive. You cannot play nowadays, especially with cross-platform against PC, if you do not have, I like to say, at least 4 paddles. You got to have 4 of them. There's the Wolverine Tournament Edition comes with 2 of them on right here. I mean, it'll help, but 4 of them is the way to go because I only want to push these if my stick is free. And usually it only happens in Fortnite because I still have I'm still working on the muscle memory of editing with this button, or even just going to build mode with the B instead of the paddle. But I am still working on the transition to that and actually getting a lot better, especially with the editing, because I can sit there and jump and edit at the same time, or move around and stuff like that, edit, build, whatever it is. Only thing is, I would like to adjust it to where I can have it where I can crouch, but crouching isn't a big thing for me yet. it has gotten me in trouble where I can't crouch because I'm in build mode, because when you push the crouch button on the Xbox controller, default button mode is the right trigger. Not the right trigger, the right thumbstick to crouch. And when you do that, if you're in build mode, it rotates your build. So I'm sitting there building and I crouch down to get under something, and all I'm doing is just spinning my wall around, 360, and then I get shot. It's like, oh, okay, whatever. But overall this feels really good. Uh Thumbsticks, so the regular convex one or concave one with the little, dimpled outside edge. Feels like a normal Xbox controller, just any other one. This one, so the Elite controller has the little rings. You can kind of see that. You can still see the ridges in there. Sorry, I don't have a high quality camera that autofocuses everything to the micrometer. Sue me, whatever. Who cares? If you care, I don't care. So this one's flat. You just say flat. It's just a regular smooth surface, but it is flat as in like the flat color, but it's got pretty good grip to it. Really grippy material. Almost, I would compare it to the grip of the back almost, but not with the ridges or anything. Just smooth surface, but the grip is there. So we'll see how it goes. And it is longer, so it's a little bit different feel than the Elite controller, because Elite controllers have a longer convex convex thumbstick. But this feels really good, and you can remove these paddles. So if you really wanted the short ones on the bottom, then by all means put them on the bottom. So I've noticed when I take them out, that one was pretty easy. I think it's just the one that I had. Oh, there it goes. Don't break it trying to put them back in. But I think it's just the angle. Yeah, see how this one kind of gets stuck there? And I'm trying to be, there it goes. You just kind of have to wiggle it in there. Do not force it in there, because if you break it, I don't know if you have the GameStop warranty, they'll switch it in there and you just be like, hey, this thing broke. It may or may not with the Power A warranty. You would have to look into the limited warranty that will replace. So if it will replace parts, then you're good to go. If not, then you better hope you got the GameStop warranty. If you got it at GameStop. I know, I don't know if these are offered like at Best Buy or something like that. If you go to the Power A website, you can actually shop their retailers, so you can see which shops, which stores sell these controllers. But just like overall, like just display of it, feel of it, this thing feels really good. I haven't played with it yet. Only thing that I would say is the trigger stops. So I have this one all the way down, and I have the left one halfway through, and I cannot feel the difference between the two. I mean, you can see, you can't even really see like a difference in the press down, but I have this one all the way down, and that is like the only thing that I can think of. Just first impressions, first presentation of this game, of this controller in my hands. The paddles feel good, tactile. You can hear them a little bit. You can't hear them because my suppression software is off the charts, because my laptop likes to just anytime I do anything on that thing, which is fine. I like my computer to be cooled, but that bad boy is loud, which is fine. But he's thinking about a laptop. It's got a bunch of, it's a very very many, I don't even know how to say it. There is a lot of components in a small amount of space, and you need to cool that stuff really good. So it is what it is. So I have good suppression, noise suppression software. So these tactile, you can't hear that. I am on the mic. You can't hear it. That's crazy. Uh, Again, sine over cosine. Let's get the cosine over sine to get the arctangent. Let's get back out of the tangent into the normal realm of what we came here for. So again, overall feels great. So the faceplate, there's above the audio port right here, the audio jack, whatever you want to term you want to use for it. Plug in your headphones, whatever. There's little dip right here, a little hole. You just put your finger, just lift up, and the faceplate comes off. So this is how I replaced the friction rings right here, right here. They were silver, just like the rest of the buttons and the D-pad. Replace them with green. Also, how I replace the thumbstick. So I just simply pull the thumbstick out. Simply pull the thumbstick out. There it goes. Ah, looks like that. Just a little like circle with, you know, two sides taken out of it. So you can line it up. But that's what it looks like. And then put that bad boy back in there. It is a little tight and tough. The little gray male component of the thumbstick will kind of move on you. So just be firm with it, but make sure you don't break that bad boy off. And you can sit there and play with it, and you'll notice that you get stuck on the sides. So I was having trouble with this, and I was like, "Oh no, I got to return the controller now." You see, I get stuck. Do not worry yet. Put the faceplate back on. It's a magnet faceplate. Just kind of snaps on there through magnets. Here, I'll actually show you what the magnets look like. You see the silver circles, that's not the friction rings. Those, there you go. Those are the magnets, and it sticks in those little magnet slots, and you just line everything up, snaps right in there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So then now, if you look, you don't have that problem sticking because the circle and the friction rings keep it from going all the way down, which that position is probably not supposed to go there anyway. So that's probably why you get stuck without the faceplate on. But no stickage. I'm sitting here messing with it. Nothing. Good feel right there. Got the cord. If you really want to see the cord, it's just a normal 10-foot cord. I think the actual measurement is 9.8 feet, 3 meters. So if you want to plug in your calculator, if you know the conversion, or if you want to go to Google. Google's a really good spot. Conversion, just type in meters to feet and you can find it. But I assure you it is 9.8 feet. And I can actually pull it up right here. Yes, detachable 9.8 feet. In parentheses, 3 meters. Braided snap lock USB cable with quick release. I have no idea what quick release is. So now that I say that, let's see what that quick release looks like. Just gonna look at it. Okay, so I believe the quick release is this point right here. This bad boy. Let me get back a little bit so I can focus in. My camera's going all kinds of crazy. Looks like a little quick release, just bloop. Oh, that is really quick. Like nothing snaps that in. It's like it's loose, but I don't know why you would want a quick release. I have no idea. I have no idea the purpose of that right there. What I do know is this right here, the snap. So I didn't know I had this until I read it right here. This is straight off the Power A page. Snap lock USB cable. So it looks like it's got little buttons to depress right there. Now let me see. You look at the controller, it's got a little channel right there. Make sure we get this right. Looks like there's a little channel dug out, and that snapped right in. You can hear it snap in there, and this bad boy is not coming out. I like that because that means your little micro USB isn't going to get messed up from bending and stuff like that from your controller. I like that. That is good. And you just depress those little dills on the side. Maybe. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ah, there we are. Some needlers. Not from Halo either, so let's see. Yeah, definitely needed pliers for that. Okay, so it looks like these little hooks up the top by the pins. That's what it hooks into, and that's what you press. This bad boy was stiff. It just needs to be worked in a little bit. Ouch. Yeah, because now I can feel it depressing. Let me put this up before one, I hurt myself, and two, I hurt myself. I don't care about hurting the controller. I got the warranty. They'll give me another one. Let's put this up. Now, put that up. Yep, that's where it goes for now. Get the old user guide out. Take a gander, you know what I'm saying? Like any normal deal. Ooh. Fusion. I say Fusion. Fusion's the name of the controller. Power A. Check this out. This is what I'm talking about, baby. Stickers, bro. Who puts stickers in their stuff anymore? Like nobody, except for like these smaller companies. Like I bought a pair of blenders, and it came with like 17 freaking stickers. I bought a Elite controller and it came with nothing. It's like, hey, we got stick drift is what we got. I don't want stick drift. If you can make a stick drift sticker, I'll put that on anything. But 2 stickers, I mean, look at these. Look at that one. Crispy. Look at this one. I like that one right there. I'm trying to get that ring out of there. Oh, that looks really good. And it's like a really like sticky, glossy material too. So that's bad A, bro. Bad A. I love it. Love it, Power A. Keep it up. That's worth the $80 right there, you know? You got the old user guide, the manual. See if we can get the focus in. Nope. Pro wire control. That's probably because of the ring light messing up the autofocus. Yeah. Not gonna throw it. We're gonna keep that there because we're gonna put the stickers back in there because I want to keep them bad boys crispy. Let's see, you know, it's on you how the layout of a controller is, like you don't already know. So saying program button here. Now, this is what I'm assuming how we're going to program it. I just now really realized that. I kind of assumed it was like an eject port or eject button for this, but it says program right on it, this little button right here. Just showing you what almost basically common sense. And because I say that because I literally did the whole input the Pro Pack, swap out the thumbsticks with and the friction rings without even looking at this. Because I mean, you saw it was still in the plastic. I never even looked at this. It's just common sense. You take the freaking faceplate off, replace the thumbsticks, the friction rings, take the back plate off so you can put the Pro Pack in there. I mean, this is literally what it's telling you. So this is telling you how to map it. We'll get to that later when I get to the gameplay, when I plug it in. Three-ray trigger. Resetting the Pro Pack paddles. Then you got your troubleshooting, your FCC statement, motion warning. Your typical stuff that comes with it. Declaration of conformity. And then you got the different languages. So, pretty crispy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Stickers. Yeah. I don't care about this guide. I mean, I kind of do a little bit because I need to. I'll be programming. Oh, shoot. Come on. I just bent that. Well, there goes that value. This will stay this. I don't know why it took so long to touch the ground, but that bad boy floated. It got to about right here and just kind of static. I don't know. Either way, cosine over sine. Okay, arctangent. Back to where we're at. I'm gonna keep this bad boy because even says fusion right on. Looks pretty crispy for $80. I mean, it got a lot of pretty good value. Just face value, you know. I haven't used it yet, but it comes with stickers, so hey, you got my heart. You got my heart, Power A, okay? I don't know where to put that. We'll put that right there for later. This is the back piece. Do not want to lose that, so I'm going to put this in the case so I don't lose it. That's pretty much what I've seen. It's just literally telling you what I've seen, how to do, you know, put the Pro Pack on there. The faceplate comes right off. It's just it's a magnetic faceplate, easy to swap. I know Power A has a white version of this, so you can probably find a white faceplate to put on here. It'd be pretty cool. Maybe have a custom one. They may have a custom one you can get. That'll be pretty cool too. Or at least a preset design that's different. If you're really into like making a controller just be all kinds of customized and stuff like that, because you know you care what your controller looks like and not how it performs, or both. You know, this controller may be pretty freaking awesome. We won't find out. So, other than reveal, what do you say we get some gameplay?